Hi, my name's Boetz. I'm here at Melanda Park with Matt Simmons, just wanting to really have a look at his farm and his practices on pig farming.
Well, the property is an old family farm. It's been here in the family for 100 years or more. My wife Sue and I started farming the property about 10 years ago. We started growing organic potatoes. And of course, once you harvest your spuds, it's hard to get rid of the leftover spuds. So we started getting pigs. Pigs went through, dug up the potatoes, killed the weeds, manured the paddock, and we planted more potatoes. And it was just a perfect combination. Pigs and potatoes just work really well together. Problem is, we found the pork was worth more than the potatoes. So now we've got more pigs than potatoes.
Fantastic.
We have heritage pigs and your commercial pigs. Your heritage pigs tend to be slower growing, black with more fat. Your commercial pigs tend to be leaner, faster growing, but don't have the fat on it. And they don't have the ability to survive outside all that well. They don't have that instinct left. Yeah. So we sort of combine the two in different ratios to come up with a perfect outdoor pig. The problem is we have several different markets. So of course a suckling market for a restaurant, they want a fat little sucker. Your general commercial butcher doesn't necessarily want so much fat. He wants a leaner pig. So it's a balance between the different markets.
I don't care what people say about lean pork. I don't think it should be lean. I think it should be fatty. Don't you agree?
Well, the fat's definitely, the flavour's definitely in the fat.
Yeah.
Fat actually takes on the flavour of the environment that the pigs are in.
How many acres do you have?
It's 115 acres.
115 acres with?
100 head of sows, and so they farrow twice a year at about 8 to 10 piglets a litter. So each sow is turning out around 18 to 20 piglets a year. They all farrow together, so all these 15 sows have given birth
at the same time.
On the same weekend,
right.
Roughly.
Well, that's a busy weekend.
One weekend you've got all your sows farrowing, and then you don't have to worry about farrowing sows for another 3 weeks.
And it only takes them 4 days to forget their mothers.
Yeah, it does. And it takes the mother about 30 seconds. At 6 weeks, man, the mums are so over their piglets. Well, this is what happens. They just get trailed by all these little piglets squealing and hanging off their teats. Our farming philosophy is pretty simple. We use pigs as an integrated part of the farm. So they're not just solely, it's not solely a pig farm. They're integrated as part of the other processes of the farm. I'm sure if you had a free-range piggery on another side of the country, eating a different type of grass, smelling a different smelly air, it would be a different taste.
Yeah, oh, exactly. So you've got beautiful Hawkesbury River tasting pig.
Hawkesbury tasting pig.
For me, looking at a pig in the smaller piglets here, today we're using 8 to 10 kilo pigs, and they don't actually look that big to me.
This little fella's probably going to be about 8 kilos.
Yeah, and I want to be able to show you the easiness of boning out a whole pig and using that whole piglet and being able to roast it.
You like fat. A lot of butchers would not like the amount of fat that you would like on a pig. But I tell people quite often, you don't have to eat the fat, you just want to cook in it. They're not going to be caught, they're scattering. This guy's a week old, right?
Melanda Park's a great place to get your pork from, and you can get it in Sydney mainly.
Yeah, mainly in Sydney, a couple of Sydney restaurants, Pillow and Ameggio, Feather and Bone at Merrickville, and Free Range Butcher.
Yeah.
Oh, and Farm Gate too.
And Farm Gate, yeah. And also at Long Grain. It's been always a pleasure coming here. It's great to see how much care you put into your animals, and it's great for me to see the product running around before I actually deep fry it.